Hi there, BookTube. My name is Christina, and today I'm here in the outside a little bit because I have a problem. I'm a hoarder of books from the library, and the librarian was watching me like, "Are you preparing for your quarantine?" So maybe something like that. Since we don't know if we will go in a new lockdown sooner or later, I just decided to go completely overboard and get a bunch of books from the library. So the worst that can happen is that I will give them back without reading them, but I will give it a try. This is a huge bunch of books that I'm gonna show you right now. The first one that I have here for sure isn't one that added too much to the weight of the bag because it's teeny tiny, and it is by George Saunders and it's called in English, congratulations by the way, Some Thoughts of Kindness, and in Italian it's actually L'egoismo è inutile, and I really wanted to read something like that. It's about being kind, and during this period of the year of our lives I think that can be very, very precious. Next is the one that I wanted to read since June or July probably, and this is a collection of 8 short stories by 4 different authors. They are all like the first generation of immigrants from different countries, I believe. They're all black authors and they talk about their experience. I don't know how much of it is fiction or is kind of autobiographical, but I will see. It's not very long. I really wanted to give it a go, and fortunately it was very hard to get to it because it was often out of the library, so I can't wait to get my hands to it because, as you know, I'm really trying to read more by black authors who are living in Italy because I want to know more about the reality of black people living near to me and what I can do to concretely kind of change the situation right now. How can I be an ally? How can I be a better one? So this is something that I'm really looking forward to. Of course, after coming out of a library, I cannot not have in my hands a bunch of mangas because that's my main source of mangas right now. I used to buy them, but they're very expensive and I often end up not loving them that much that I want to reread them constantly. So I got the first 5 volumes of hoarder, and in Italian it's A un passo da te. This is kind of a quite long story. It has a bunch of volumes, but I already watched the anime some years ago, and if you're not a huge anime person but you still enjoy lovely music, just do yourself a favor, listen to the opening and the ending and the soundtrack of this anime because it's amazing, and I often, so often listen to it when I want to feel better, kind of inspired and happy. So I decided that it was the right time to start the manga series and see what's different and just to get back into this world. This is a slice of life, so we're following some high school, I believe, some high school students. So there is love, there are some kind of hard, I believe, family situations. I don't remember it very much because it's been a while since the last time I watched the anime, but still, if you can, give it a try. I think that it's lovely, and I will see if the manga is lovely too. Next, I got a couple of graphic novels. The first one that got my attention was because of the title, because the title is Pajamas, Laptop, Biscuits or Cookies by Alberto Marigal. So I don't know if it's originally in Italian or maybe it can be Spanish. I'm not sure about it. I don't know, not really sure. Probably it has been written in Italian the first time, and that's the cover. And inside the illustrations are all kind of in black and white, and the reason why I decided to go for it is that it's the kind of autobiography of a young dad who is also a comic writer, and it's about his struggles in pursuing his dreams and trying to become a good dad. And I always find fascinating that right now we're kind of more free and it's more commonly accepted to speak about fatherhood too, not only about motherhood but about fatherhood and its hardships too. So I really enjoy seeing the perspective and the point of view of men on parenthood, and I hope that I will enjoy this one. Probably it will be a bit funny and a bit sad. I don't know. we will see. The second graphic novel is kind of big, but it has this beautiful cover. It's by Luca Venzella and Gio Pota, and it's called Un anno senza te, so a year without you. And I went through it. Inside it's beautiful, it's fully illustrated and colorful like that, and it's the story, from what I get, is the story of a gay couple, and I don't know what happens since the title, like a year without you. I don't know if they will be apart, if they will break up, or if something more horrible will happen and one of them will be left behind to deal with its grief. I don't know, I will see, but I really enjoyed the illustration and I want to give it a chance and see, because it seems, I don't know, like sweet but sad, so kind of perfect for autumn. I will see if I will enjoy it. Next one finally is a non-fiction book, because let's face it, we are in the middle of non-fiction November and I'm not reading what I'm supposed to read, but whatever. I got Facciamo finta di niente by Jenny Lawson, and in English this is Let's Pretend This Never Happened. This is a book from 2012 and I believe that it's kind of an autobiographical kind of story by the author. I know that a lot of people really loved it. It's funny, but it has a punch in it, so I don't know what to expect from it. I just love the cover, it's very colorful and so unique, and it's non-fiction, so I wasn't feeling too guilty in taking this one. At least it goes with the theme of the month for me, apparently. So this is one more. And finally, the very last book that I have here is again a non-fiction one. It is by Robert Macfarlane. It's called in Italian Le antiche vie, un elogio del camminare, and in English it was The Old Ways, a journey on foot, written in 2012, so 2012, and this one is a non-fiction that I got because I was thinking about the possibility of being in lockdown again, so I really wanted something to remind me about the pleasure of walking around, being around, because that's something I missed when we were in lockdown. So let's hope that won't happen again, but in case, I wanted to have something to hold on to while being unable to go and walk around. And the author speaks about his paths that he kind of went through in England, Scotland, Palestine, Spain, Tibet, and so on. So he really walked around the world and I really want to know more about his thoughts. And yeah, this was it for this video. As you may see, I went a bit overboard. It was kind of, as you may see from my video, kind of vloggish style, that it was completely not planned. So I hope that you still enjoy this kind of natural content that kind of happens and it's not very well planned or well worked out. But yeah, this is it. I just wanted to share a piece of happiness right now, and if you can, go to your library, and if you cannot because of many reasons, then don't worry, you just do you. Just be happy, try to stay safe, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye! Ciao!